The time has come for the lion to tell his own story. Yeah, the one them called Celestial I represent for the mighty lion voice. And this a shook up your planet tectonic. As me sip up my roots and tectonic. And you can't make me jump nor get panic. Of the engine a run like mechanic. Room.
The fittest of the fittest shall survive. My people, open your eyes. Wake up. Blessed love, this is Queen Omega representing for all lions and lionesses. With the lion's voice, we come to tell our story. Rastafari live it. Hey, the lion's voice. Rastafari.
Rastafari, I am a living testimony that Rastafari word, sound, and power is true. It can give you life. Wolde is a little brother to me because I don't have the silver that he has, you know.
I don't know where it come from. It just came.
It's wisdom. It's wisdom. You know what I mean? You can't live amongst brother called Philpotts and don't have that kind of wisdom. So, but in age-wise, both Kwasi and Wolde are little brothers to me. My years and age are much beyond theirs. I remember Kwasi when he come to Howard University as a freshman. You know what I mean? Before he first come in Bingy House. So yes, it is very important, and I would like to stress to everyone, remember the thing that Ras I-Rice give to us, this knowledge and this teaching. Many of us now, as we're reaching our elder years, we haven't. And there are more youth man out there like I was a youth man who need this strength and need this strong. And we know Rastafari's life. So let us continue to give the strength and the strong as Ras I-Rice gave to us. Give it unto the world and more young brethren and sistren coming up, please.
What do you have to tell the people about Ras Tafari?
Light to the world. The king of kings and the conquering line of the tribe of Judah. Elect himself. Where's my ruler? Hey yo! Yeah. Hail them high, hail the black king on the 23rd of July. So tell them guy who praise God up in the sky, it's a lie. The Almighty living on your night. From ancient time them a try. Them Romans know them just open them suit and ties. Criminals ain't got no alibi, they stole my people. Then them come without them genocide.
Are you talking about slavery?
Them couldn't kill. The lion will come conquer Judah tribe. Go through tribulation, and I strive, see sufferation, and I still rise. That's why we tell them in America, live Rastafari in every ghetto area. We come to tell them in a Toronto, straight at it.
So interestingly enough, there's two parts. So the first time I saw Ras I-Rice, Ras Pidao, Bongo Jack, and Sydney, you could not be in Washington, D.C. and not see those four Idrin riding together. And I was a young man and attending UDC, University of the District of Columbia. And there was a speech with Dr. Ivan Van Sertimer, Joseph Bin, and another historian at that time at UDC. And I worked in the auditorium. So, you know, as Kwasi just stated, I'm from Southeast. And being young at that time, green, I see these elders walking with these big hats, and I'm like, whoa, you know, who are these guys? So a little further down, I was playing go-go music, and as I met some brethren who played reggae music, the Soul Defenders posse, we had a studio at 5th and M. And of course, you know, when you come into reggae music, things just kind of change your life once Rastafari is there and you see it, and the change becomes over you and take place. So while we're there at 5th and M, the studio, that was our band, our Soul Defender Party studio. Enough of us lived upstairs and we rehearsed downstairs. The saxophone player, Trent, bring the same crew of elders that I just mentioned, Ras I-Rice, Bongo Jack, Pidao, and Sydney. They pull up in the van to the studio one day, come in, Trent bring them in for a reasoning. Trent gives up his room to Ras Pidao, so Ras Pidao can live there. That kept the Rastafari elders right at the studio upstairs, Liberty every day. So me now at that time, I didn't have a dread or sprung on my head. As a matter of fact, I was working in the government, and I would leave my government job at Securities and Exchange Commission and run up the street every day at lunchtime just for reasoning, get back to work late. When I leave the job, before I even go home, I'm back to the studio all night. I wouldn't even go home sometime. So from that time, Pidal is reasoning, and Pidal is a Bible man. So I'm getting full Bible, and much needed for me because I was very, very misguided at that time. I needed strong direction. So when his word sound come to me, I never wanted to move. I was locked in because that was the safest place for me to be at that time. When you have Ras out there, you have Ras I-Rice. Now, Ras I-Rice, as everyone on this panel will tell you, is the walking history book. News, everything. I've always been into history and news and things like that from I was young. Ras I-Rice give you history from Wall to when he ran airstrips and herb fields and things like that in Jamaica. You know what I mean? And I'm interested in these stories. And as these elders are telling me this, you know, I'm just keyed in and sitting. This was classroom, as Ras I-Rice would say, the University of Adversity, because this lesson you will not get in any history class or anything anywhere. So this was my early inception of being amongst the elders. And I'm telling you, I lived in that studio night and day at the foot of the Rastafari elders. And for me, personally, I'll give you a very funny story. When I started with the Soul Defender Posse, I used to listen to like a lot of, you know, Shaba and dancehall DJs like that, right? And, you know, the band tried to give me a name. So I was from DC, the guys was in the studio and they jokingly called me Yankee Boy DJ. So Ross spit out hear that and he said, who a Yankee? He said, that man is more Rasta than any of you in here. And he and Ras I-Rice together like same time. They said, Ras Lidj. You want to call him boy? Lidj is a name for boy. Lidj means prince. His name is Lidj. From that, don't never let him call you a Yankee. Your name is Lidj now. And you know how it go when Yardie give you a name. It's stuck from there. It's stuck from right there. So there I get the name Ras Lidj. And like I said, I was blessed to be at the feet of these gentlemen day and night, reasoning. The reasoning go around. That time, Ross Addy was here in DC, 7-star. David Dre, Tropicana. Everybody, they know about these times too. And when the man come into the studio, you can't get up and come home because it's the next bag of Haitians come in. And the chalice start bubbling once again. And it's Bible and Psalms. And I'm like, whoa, these guys read the Bible and do this, man. Whoa, this is, you know what I'm saying? So this became my life full time. And, you know, for me, it was a fight because being in DC, I went through the whole like, hey, man, who them dudes you around, man? You know, what you doing around them Jamaican cats, man? And them Jamaican, man, you trying to be. But what they couldn't understand was this, from that day until this day, Rastafari became a living way of life for me, and I still live true to it. And you know, Ras I-Rice, because I grew without my father, his guidance and everything, Ras I-Rice was really like an earthly father to me. When his son Marty came here, Marty and I hung out and did DJ and music together and everything like that. So yeah, you know, man, it's something because will we ever have this kind of occasion again for young men, you know, out in the world? And I hope that's something that we in the Rastafari community will be able to hold this strength from Ras I-Rice and remember while we in our Rastafari communities from North Carolina to DC or wherever we are in the world, look for young men such as myself who baby misguided, need guidance, and this and that. And Rastafari, I am a living testimony that Rastafari word, sound, and power is true. It can give you life. Wolde is a little brother to me because I don't have the silver that he has, you know.
I don't know where it come from. It just came.
It's wisdom. It's wisdom. You know what I mean? You can't live amongst brother called Philpotts and don't have that kind of wisdom. So, but in age-wise, both Kwasi and Wolde are little brothers to me. My years and age are much beyond this. I remember Kwasi when he come to Howard University as a freshman. You know what I mean? Before he first come in Bingy House. So yes, it is very important, and I would like to stress to everyone, remember the thing that Ras I-Rice give to us, this knowledge and this teaching. Many of us now, as we're reaching our elder years, we have it. And there are more youth man out there like I was a youth man who need this strength and need this strong. And we know Rastafari's life. So let us continue to give the strength and the strong as Ras I-Rice gave to us. Give it unto the world and more young brethren and sistren coming up, please.
But the blockade with them put on Cuba and Zimbabwe. Not road. Hey, the jazz match. Start them now.
Sometimes in this life you have to go your own way. Me pray for me brothers in Zimbabwe. For me Cuban sisters, I see them and say, the Almighty love all of the people same way. Me tell Babylon them fi open up the gate. Zimbabwe she reclaim her land, that's great. Me love the way the people in Cuba get educate. Me have to ask them in the West why them are so full of hate.
Them hate Mugabe and them hate Castro. Them come with them blockade and them embargo. Cause Castro tell them no and Mugabe tell them go. Them want exploit the land and take with the fool. Brainwash education and use and mislead the youth. Them kill Trayvon and them shoot Martin Luther. And billions get to Nigeria what they and still not make the news. Mafia trample Babylon and them Gideon boat.
Sometimes in this life you have to go your own way. Me pray for me brothers in Zimbabwe. For me Cuban sisters, I see them and say, the Almighty love all of the people same way. Me tell Babylon them fi open up the gate. Zimbabwe she reclaim her land, that's great. Me love the way the people in Cuba get educate. Me have to ask them in the West why them are so full of hate.
Me love how the people of Cuba them educate. Me have to ask them in the West how them are so full of hate.
Me see them in the West, say them a big hypocrite. A full time now, them policies them have to switch. Them fight against Cuba, them say them a communist. Still them trade with China till China get rich. Them no like Zimbabwe, true them reclaim the land. Them no talk say it was stolen from Africans. Say them would buy it back. No, the Queen of England.
Them they buy it back.
No, seems like it was a scam. The people get wise and them start make a stand. No government perfect, the youths overstand. The youth start rise, lend a helping hand. Highly Selassie I say, all nations have a plan.